What's good with y'all, man? Look, don't let a relapse cause you to fall off completely. Don't let a relapse cause you to fall off completely. And what I mean by that is, bro, look, whatever you trying to do or whatever you trying to stop doing, I understand that the journey is sometimes hard, whether it's semen retention, whether it's you trying to stop gambling, whether it's you trying to stop smoking, whether it's you trying to stop drinking, whatever it is, whether you trying to abstain from intercourse with women or whatever it is, so you can lock in, whatever it is, bro. Don't let a relapse cause you to fall off completely, because, bro, the journey of quitting something or the journey of trying to introduce something new into your life is hard, bro. It just is, especially when it's been a habit that you've had for a while, or it's been a habit that you struggle with. Look, sometimes you may relapse, sometimes you may mess up, sometimes you were trying to stop drinking and you may have a shot, or you may go out and drink, or whatever the case is. Listen, that don't make, first of all, it don't make you a bad person. It don't make you a slouch. It means that you just human. And I'm not giving y'all an excuse to just purposely make mistakes and purposely relapse. But what I am saying is, when you lose that battle, because it's a battle, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's a everyday battle when you try to quit something, when you're trying to introduce something new into your life. It's a battle. It's a mental battle that you have to fight every single day. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, because you human, maybe every once in a while, maybe it's not often for you, but for some people it may be more often, you lose. You may lose that battle to your mind that day. Don't lose twice. Don't continue to lose. Don't use that as an excuse to just go back to your old habits and go back to what you were doing before. Don't let a relapse have you fall off completely. Or it's just like introducing the gym into your life. You know that you was eating bad, wasn't going to the gym, you finally got yourself together and you started going to the gym consistently, and let's just say you had an off week and you didn't go for a week or whatever. You relapsed into your old ways, or you had a relapse and you start eating bad again, or you started to intake more sugar than what you were supposed to, or you stopped going to the gym. Bro, don't let that relapse cause you to just fall off completely. Okay, cool. Listen, when you relapse, understand, hold yourself accountable, of course. Hold yourself accountable, and you should feel bad about it. A lot of the times when you relapse, when it's something that you know you shouldn't be doing, or something that you know you're trying to stop, or you're trying to introduce, or whatever the case is, you feel bad when you relapse, and you probably should. That's your soul, and that's you holding yourself accountable, knowing that you can do better and knowing that you should do better. Hold yourself accountable, but understand, just hop back on it. Just get back to what you were doing before. You gonna relapse, bro. I relapse sometimes at certain things. It's just life. It's just what it is. When you're trying to quit a habit that you've been doing so long, it's hard to stop that habit. It's hard. Like, bro, the guys that's watching corn and that's trying to stop that, or they're trying to abstain from sex or whatever the case is, because they want to lock in and they want to grind harder, so they're trying to leave a woman alone or whatever. Listen, you may have called that girl over or whatever, knowing that you just went 2 months strong, and you called that girl over and you did what you did. All right, bet. Get back to it the next day. You relapsed. Okay, cool. Hold yourself accountable. Understand that you messed up. Understand that you got to get back on what you was on and just keep it pushing. But don't let it cause you to just totally fall off. Because what a lot of people will do is, when they relapse, they just totally fall off. When they stop going to the gym, they just totally fall off. When they start eating bad again, they just totally fall off of their diet, and then they do whatever they want to do, because then they justify it in their mind that that's just who they are. They just make mistake after mistake after mistake, knowing that they need to stop doing whatever they're doing. But don't let the relapse, I'm telling you, bro, it's a daily battle. I be having a battle with myself with certain things that I'm trying to stop doing, or I'm trying to introduce into my life. It is a never-ending battle. It is a mental battle every day as you're trying to stop whatever habit it is. It don't necessarily have to do with drinking. It don't necessarily have to do with smoking. It don't necessarily have to do with, sometimes it could be gambling, sports betting, all of that type of stuff. It's people out here that spend a lot of money on gambling. They lose a lot of money on gambling, and they probably was good for like the last couple weeks or whatever the case is, and then they go back and then they lose some money. You relapse, but don't fall all the way off of the new you, or the you that you want to be. Don't fall off completely. Semen retention, bro. I'm telling you, I have gone through a semen retention journey and multiple times and relapsed before. It is the worst feeling in the world, and it's the worst feeling in the world, especially if you went a good amount of time. Bro, it was a time I was going through a semen retention journey. I think I had made it like at this time, it was like, bro, I was going strong at probably like 25 days or something like that. Relapsed on the 25th day, bro. I felt so terrible. I felt terrible, bro. I felt terrible. I had like terrible. But I didn't allow that to just help. Now I lost. I felt like I was starting all over, but all I did was say, okay, cool. I messed up my streak. I messed up, but it's just a part of the journey. I just got to just start all over. It's just what it is. Just think about having to start all over before you indulge in whatever activity that you know you're not supposed to, or you're trying to get away from. Before you relapse, think about that. And sometimes, like I said, you may lose. You may lose that mental battle that day. You may lose that mental battle that day, but don't lose the war. Like, don't just totally fall off and forget the goal that you had or forget the journey that you're on. Don't totally forget it. Just do what you got to do, regroup, hold yourself accountable, keep pushing, and just get back to what you know you got to do. Because, bro, it's a journey. It's a journey. Like, I get that on these self-improvement videos and these people everybody acts like they perfect. Everybody acts like these things don't happen. And don't get me wrong. I'm not telling y'all and I'm not giving y'all an excuse to purposely relapse. You see what I'm saying? That's not what I'm doing. But we human, bruh. We're human, and you may lose that battle. You may lose that battle. You may be trying to stop smoking, and one day you hit a J, and then you hit a J for 3 days. You had a relapse. Get back to it. If that's something that you really want to stop doing, you got to get back to it. But don't forget. Don't let the relapse have you forget who you want to become and the goal that you had before you relapse. Always remember the goal. Always remember the plan. Always remember what you were supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? So, bro, don't let that relapse have you fall off, because falling off is the worst. That's the worst part. The relapse is bad, but it's not as bad as falling off. Falling off is just flat out, you just have reverted back to your old self, or you never changed in the first place, and you're stuck there. Falling off is, bro, you just gave up. You gave up on what you wanted to do. You gave up on the goal that you had. You see what I'm saying? I've fallen off some things. It's just what it is. But I always find my way getting back to it. And until sometimes, bro, you're gonna go strong, relapse, fall off, get back strong, until you get it, until you want it bad enough, until you really get to the point where you become the person that you need to be to kick whatever habit or introduce whatever habit into your life. It happens, bro. It's just what it is. Semen retention, women, smoking, drinking, gambling, shopping, whatever it is, bro. It could be anything. It could be absolutely anything, bro. It could be anything. But don't let the relapse have you fall off, because once you fall off, it's like you gave up. Once you fall off, it's like you just gave up. And giving up is not an option for you. Giving up is not an option for you. That's not something that you believe in, right? That's not something that you do. So I get it, bro. Trust me. I totally understand. I totally get it. It's not something that's foreign to me. I have tried to do things and have relapsed. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of the journey. And when you become the person that you need to become, you'll kick that habit. Or when you become the person that you want to become, or that you need to become, you'll introduce whatever habit that you need to have into your life, and you will be successful as a result of it. But don't let the relapse just totally throw you off, bro. If you've been going through semen retention for the last 7 days, and on the 8th day you do whatever you do, whether it was with a girl or whatever, feel bad about it. That's just you holding yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable as well. But just get back to it. Don't fall off, though. Don't do it again the next day, and 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 the next day. That's how you fall off. That's how you fall off. That's how you just forget who you want to become, or you forget who you need to become. So, bro, don't let the relapse allow you or cause you to fall off, because at the end of the day, you had a goal. You set out to have a goal. You felt like you needed that goal, or you thought you needed that goal based off of the logic that you have or whatever. And you said you was going to accomplish that goal. You were going strong, and then maybe you messed up, but get back on it. That's just what it is. We're going to relapse. We're going to go through things. We're going to lose those mental battles. We're going to forget sometimes. We're going to get tempted. Think about what that relapse is going to do. If you want a semen retention journey and you know you're about to do whatever you're about to do, just think about the fact that you're going to have to start all the way over. If it's been 7 days, 8 days, 10 days, 20 days, 50 days, 60 days, and you feeling a type of way and you about to do what you about to do, understand that you're going to have to start all the way over. You destroying your whole streak. If it's girls that you're trying to get away from at the moment so you can focus, understand that you got to start all the way over. Understand that may cause other things that, like, bro, just don't. I get it. We're going to relapse. It happens. But don't allow that, or don't let that be the reason you just fall off completely. Don't do that. Don't fall off completely. Don't forget who you're trying to become. Tighten up. I love y'all so much, bro, and I'll see y'all in another one.